What's going on, guys?
Why does it say go live?
I know it said go live, and I didn't go live. Thank you guys for joining up. Like I said, sorry we're a little late. I hope everybody had a happy Friday. All right, so we can go and get started. Like I said, most people will probably watch this after the fact, but so we kind of been throwing around the idea. I know in this channel we started recently working some raffles.
You got real quiet all of a sudden, bro.
I did. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think there's an echo. What the heck?
Is it good now?
It's better now, yeah.
Better now.
I'm like hearing you. I'm hearing us talk in the background like 5 seconds after we say stuff.
Huh?
Do you have a background app going?
No app. Shouldn't be anything going.
It's good now.
No, it's not.
Is it?
Now I just want to say I'm hearing us talk in the background.
Is it still doing the same thing?
Yeah. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna quit and rejoin.
What's going on, everybody? Hey, tell me if you're in the comment section right now. Tell me if you're hearing me echo, or is it just Kevin and them? If you guys are in here, let me know if I'm echoing for you guys. Sounds fine. Steve said it sounds fine on feed, no echo on our side.
Weird. Yeah, I was hearing
weird.
like 10 seconds after we'd say stuff, I could hear it again.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, like I said, we wanted to kind of hold this. We're holding a meeting. It's a board meeting, mandatory. Well, we wanted to hold this meeting, kind of give you guys some insight on what the future is here.
We'll be nice and let them look at snakes while we're talking.
You can look at snakes, even though we're here to talk some real business. But we did our first raffle here this last week, or I guess this week really. Went really well. Wasn't expecting that. It was Kevin will be the first to tell you. He's like, you're not going to close it that quick. We were talking, and he was like, you're not going to close it that quick, and it closed within 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours. So
you texted me just a little bit after you started it, pretty much.
Yeah, so it was definitely interesting. I didn't think you guys were interested in that kind of content. So then it kind of got me thinking, hey, look, we need to, give you guys more of that content, but we also want to stay true to the roots of this channel. We don't want this channel to be a complete giveaway raffle channel. You know what I'm saying? Still want to be pumping out the videos, showing you how-tos or showing you breeding process, you name it. We want the channel to be about that as well. We just want to add in certain things for you guys. That way, we help give back. You're helping us, you're helping yourself really. You're getting something, if you only buy one ticket like Glamorous did last week, she spent $15 and she won a snake that's probably worth $700-800 if you're looking on Morph market standards. So so we talked a little bit, and Kevin will tell you his side of the thing, or his side of his opinion. But we definitely he has some adults that he's probably going to be not that one. We're not raffling that adult off for sure. I mean, if so, then I'm making another account and I'm going to bid on it.
Yeah, no kidding. Me too.
But he's got some adults there that he's looking to move. That he was going to throw up on Morph Market auctions. But as you guys know, depending on what level that you buy, you can only have 1, 2, or 3 as you go up the levels, the tiers. And some people don't want to spend $70 a month just to be able to have 3 auctions. Some people can't. So that being said, that's where this channel comes in at a part per se. It's not going to be the whole channel again, but I think we're going to work together and a little bit. And whenever I don't have something here, to give you guys as far as the raffle goes, we talked recently about doing a raffle for the puzzle project, which is that girl, this male right here, and then a few other girls. But I'm only going to have so many. And I don't want to do a raffle every 6 months. I want it to be pretty active if we're going to do it. And so that's where Kevin comes in. Kevin, they got some cool stuff there. Going to have a lot of babies between all of us, and then a lot of adults that we're going to move. So Kevin will take it over from here.
Yeah. So you want me to just go through the snakes that we're?
Yeah, no, just go through the snakes that you're thinking about. That we're thinking about throwing up. If you want to, whatever you want to say, man.
So this This is a CB70 tub, by the way, so she's a big girl. She is a pastel inchy butter, or lesser. I can't remember now. What is she?
Lesser, I think.
Lesser. She's a lesser. So, although I think they're the same now, but whatever. She laid in what, June or July last year. Made some very pretty babies.
Yeah, it's super clean.
So she went to a banana spot nose boy. Dude, this is one of the better ones. Check out that thing. So she makes pretty babies. She's easily back up to size. You know, I guess I can throw the scale on here.
So basically, he's showing you guys what's to come as far as the raffles go. Okay, because like I said before, I'm not going to have animals every single month or multiple times a month. Sometimes I'm not going to have anything. You know, like right now, I don't have any eggs. You know, I don't have anything in the incubator. Really, don't have that many hatchlings left. You know, besides that little puzzle group that I'm talking about doing. So that's where Kevin's going to come in. And basically, they are going to anything that they don't want to keep. Obviously, in moderation. We're going to try to set up some really cool raffles for you guys. You know, with adult girls, whatever it is. Like I said, Kevin's going to have it.
We've got split stuff. So she's like 2,800 grams now. This girl is a super fire. We got her at like 1,000 grams. Tried to breed her last year. She didn't go. So she's ready to go. And she's like 2150. But she just doesn't fit our projects anymore. So
yeah, so she's going up on the at one point in time, whenever we figure out as far as dates go, she's going to go up on the raffles. And that's another thing we wanted to ask you guys. You know, you guys are in this live right now. You know, you guys are obviously our core supporters. You know, I mean, you're showing up for the lives. I'm not saying that everybody that's not here isn't a supporter, but you know, the people who are here watching this right now, you know, you care about what this channel has to offer for you. You know, maybe you care about us. Who knows? But you need to. We want your guys' opinion. You know, what are you looking for? If we start moving forward with the raffles, obviously we're going to do the free giveaways. That's different. You know, we're going to do it as the channel grows. We're going to keep doing giveaways at different milestones. How many raffles a month do you guys want to see? How many is too many, and how many is not enough? You know, so I want some comments down below. Like I said, we do not want this to be a raffle channel. I'm telling you guys, we want it to be a multi-purpose channel. But you know, we want to help you guys out and give you some cool options. And this is only the beginning. Like I said, this is literally the first month technically. You know, we're going to have both of us are going to have some really crazy stuff hatching. And we plan to kind of go back and forth between low end, high end, middle end. I mean, it's going to have everything.
Yeah, I mean, if there's interest, I mean, we'll put strangers up and stuff like that too, right? So
yeah, Kevin's got. I mean, they got stranger combo, possible double het monsoon clown males, you know, and they got all kinds of cool stuff. And that's kind of what I was thinking. So Glamorous said 1 or 2 is plenty. Brotherhood said maybe 2 to 3 every month. So that's kind of what I was thinking. I don't know, Kevin, you can say what your idea was, but maybe kind of treat it like a morph market auction and do 3 a month and just call it quits. You know,
yeah.
I mean,
and try them out, right? If we do 3 the first month and the third one's dead, then maybe just 2 the second month.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and as we go, you know, sometimes Kevin and I both aren't going to have something that we want to give away on a raffle. You know, we may want to straight sell something. So 1 month there may not be any, but you know, we're going to try our hardest to at least give you guys at least 1 to 2, max of 3 is what I'm thinking. You know, personally, that's just what I'm thinking.
Yep, I think that makes sense.
And again, we can always go down to 2 if 3 doesn't. Let's just say we start with 3 this month. You know, let's just say we do the puzzle, and then we do one something that you want there. That's 3 this month. We try it. It does. You know, it falls off. Then cool. Next month we do 2.
Yep, I think that makes sense. And this girl's a pastel ester pinstripe. So again, when we were first getting in our projects, we were going to make a bunch of soul sucker stuff, and then we kind of pivoted to Monsoon and DG Hypo Clowns.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. So that, and like I said, there's plenty of stuff. Kevin, I know Kevin's got some really nice breeder females that they're letting go of. So lots of cool stuff. Yeah, Exotic says play it by ear. Mark said every 3 months. I don't know. Every 3 months is a little too long. Like I said, we're trying to. We want to work it in and give everybody a solid opportunity to be able to get in some projects, that they may want to get in it. And again, if you don't want to join in and you don't want to spend your money, don't do it. Wait for the right snake for you. But some people would love to have some adult breeder females. And right now he has them. It's either going to go here or it's going to go Morph Market auctions. It's the same concept, but here you guys are getting a lot better of a deal because you can buy one ticket, as you saw this week, and win big. You could buy one ticket for $15 and all of a sudden turn around and win an $800 snake. Whereas a Morph Market auction, you're going to have to bid somebody out of it, and you may spend $1,000. Who knows?
And we might do some of these as groups too, right? So, I don't think.
Yeah, groups. Glamorous said, "How do you see doing a raffle moving forward? Same as the last or different?" And that's kind of what Kevin and I were talking about. We think we're going to go. We're going to try to clean it up a little bit. As you guys saw, it was kind of a shit show with this last auction, or this last raffle. We want to clean it up. It was definitely kind of messy. I was kind of given, though. It was the first time. So what we were talking about is possibly coming up with a way, either through Square or another service, to be able to give you guys only the amount of tickets or entries allowed. So that way, because this last time I had to refund money. Somebody already had bought tickets on that number, and I had to refund money, which I don't want to have to do because I want everybody to have a fair shot of entering into these things if they do want to enter. So we're going to try and work out a payment source that only allows for the certain number of entries we decide. That way everybody has a fair shot. First come, first serve. You don't want to join in. You don't have to. Nobody's forcing you to spend money, but if you want to get in on some of these deals and buy a couple, you should have the opportunity, and you shouldn't have to worry about being not knowing who picked your number, because that's kind of what happened last time. Is I had people wanting a certain number that other people have already picked, and it just was kind of all over the place.
This one's real cuddly, as you can see.
But that's our big thing, is we want it to be a mixture, because I know some of these people that are in these, some of you guys that are pulling up in these lives or watching the videos, you have high-end projects, so you don't want to see a bunch of low-end stuff. But then there's also a lot of people in these comments that are joining up to watch these things who are starting a collection and would love to have an adult female in their racks,
Yeah, or this is a 1,200 gram pastel het clown girl.
Yeah, exactly. So something like that. If you're starting out, you're in the first couple of years, and you haven't spent a lot of money, if you can win that snake for $15, I know I would jump on.
And honestly, we could pair her up with like
a male,
him or something.
Yeah, right. Look at that snake. See what I'm saying, guys? Like, there's just so many opportunities here for you guys. This isn't for us. We're not getting market value for these animals. Like when we do these, like that raffle I did the other day, that snake, I lost money on that snake, but it went to a subscriber. It went to, Glamorous. She shows up. It doesn't matter. If you join up and you participate, you're a part of the channel, and that is amazing. We want to help you guys out as much as we can, so it gives you an opportunity to jump into a project that you may not be able to afford. And I really don't care what people say. Personally, I think that's awesome. I would love to have the opportunity to get in on some of this when I started out. Some of this stuff, like that female and male he just showed you guys.
That was the female. This is the first male that I'm showing you.
No, the baby.
Yeah, the little clown. Yeah, the clown combo male.
Yeah, he's Enchi Fire Pastel Spot Nose clown. Not this boy. Clearly.
So Exotic said, how about people have your messages, or how about people message you first with a number and payment instead of payment and then message the number? Yeah, so that's what we were talking about as well. We don't. I think for moving whatever, if we go numbers, we go spots, whatever we do, I think we're going to pick them for you. That way, there's no confusion. So all you do is pay, and there's gonna have to be some sort of system. We're still working it out. That's why we wanted to do this live. We don't have it all figured out. That's why we wanted you guys to join up and give some insight. But besides the payment, fixing that, we want to have a system that works. That way nobody's confused. I don't know if it's going to be you guys commenting on the video. But Kevin and his wife had a very good point. We think we're going to do it privately. So I'm going to make the video public announcing the initial raffle. Okay. That way everybody can jump in. Everybody has a fair shot. Whoever sends payment and gets those spots as they fill up, we're going to write down your email or whatever. We haven't figured that out yet. And we're going to make a private listed video on YouTube that only you guys can join. So that means nobody else who technically couldn't get into the giveaway gets to see it. It's only the guys who paid. The people who paid and who are interested in the giveaway see it. Nobody else sees it. That way it's not spam on the channel. That's a big thing. I don't want spam on this channel. I want this channel to be pure. And I think that's the easiest way for me to think about it. And Kevin had that great idea, Kevin and his wife. And I mean, oh yeah, Texas Made Morphs commented and said they would love to come see your guys' collection one day.
Yeah. Follow us on Instagram. We'll be at Arlington. Dallas. Sorry. Changed on us.
So he's just showing off. He's showing all the females and males the adults that we're thinking about putting up on these raffles. At least
these are ones that haven't made our breeding list for this year. They're stuff that we either got as part of collections or got as we had a couple females that laid as soon as we got them. So we've kept the babies because we hadn't really figured out what we were doing yet. But now we've got ourselves a pretty good plan going forward.
Yep, like I said, help you guys out, and we get something out of the deal. We're not giving these away for free, but at the end of the day, we're not giving them away for market value either. Especially on this stuff, high-end stuff probably still won't be market value. You'll still be getting the deal either way you look at it. It's like the same thing with an auction. The chances of you getting in a morph market auction for a female or male that you put in there and getting market value are greater, probably pretty slim. Not saying it can't happen, but let's just be honest here. You're putting it up to get bid on. The chances of it actually going where you want it to go is pretty slim. So
I think we'll do these ones as a pair. This girl is a big het pied girl that laid in like April last year. And then the baby mahogany pied male. So he's probably
yeah, it's awesome.
He's probably in the freaking scales right in front of me. He's 230 grams now. So, ow, bitch!
She got his ass.
She got his ass. Hit my arm. Look at that shit.
Yeah, boy. Look at that. You know what she said? She said, "Hell no, you ain't giving me up."
Yeah, you ain't selling me. Right. Look, this one too.
Oh, look at him, a little feisty noodle, huh?
Yeah. I promise I feed my snakes.
Okay, so let's read some comments real quick. Let's go. Let's see. Glamorous said, "I think it's fair also for the winner to pay shipping, as shipping is high right now." That's another thing I wanted to touch on, because that last raffle, I definitely lost money. Again, none of your guys' fault. I posted her up. Didn't think the raffle was going to actually do good. Ended up doing amazing. I put her up for pretty cheap relatively to get it started. And of course I had to pay shipping, which again was fair because I put it in the deal. I said I was paying. But shipping, I didn't realize. I was talking to Kevin, and Kevin was like, "Yeah, shipping's gotten expensive. I'm over here thinking it's $60. I go to make the label and it's $120. So definitely, we will either accommodate for shipping costs within the tickets, or we will have the buyer either cover half the shipping or full price shipping, as we move forward. So that's a very good point, Glamorous.
One of the ways that I've seen other people do it for this kind of stuff is that they just set a fixed price. So it's okay, a baby, it's going to be $50 for shipping. An adult, it's going to be $100 for shipping, and then whatever the difference is, we'll figure it out.
Whatever the difference is, you cover and just call it even. Yeah, I like that. That's probably what we'll do, because that way nobody has to guess what they're going to be paying.
Yeah,
after they win the raffle.
Yeah, they know their investment potential.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Texas Made More said we met at Jack and Heidi's that night. LOL.
Oh, hey guys.
Yeah, they can't see the comments, so I'm trying to get them across the best I can. For some reason, I don't know why.
Got to start doing this on the computer instead, I think.
Yeah. I think if they do it on the computer, they'll be good, but they can't see them right now. Glamour said, "What kind of Stranger stuff do you have currently?" And that's what we were talking about. They got some heat on Stranger right now, and we may, depending what you guys are interested in, we could possibly, if they're comfortable throwing one up, we could throw up some Stranger stuff.
This is where you're going to get me bit.
Yeah. And you're definitely going to,
so
look good.
This is a Calico OD pastel Stranger. He's tested negative for Het Clown, but he's probably Het Monsoon.
Mm-hmm. See, and that's high end, like I said, guys. I mean, if you want some high end stuff, we can put some high end stuff. Between Kevin and I, I've got Stranger in Puzzle this season. I've got Stranger in Clown. Kevin's got Stranger in Monsoon, and Clown. I mean, we got a lot of cool stuff. But again, you guys got to tell us what you want.
This is just a pastel Stranger, but he is Het Clown. He tested positive, and he's also, again, probably Het Monsoon. Like they say fractal pattern. I'm like, okay, well, if that's not a fractal, then I don't know what a fractal is.
Yeah, but you guys get second dibs because if one proves Het Monsoon, I get it first.
Dude, this she's not going to be for sale ever at all. But yeah, she is a pastel butter bongo Stranger. Again, not Het Clown because we got screwed on the Het Clown odds apparently, but hopefully Het Monsoon. She's got a pretty wacky back pattern, and it's not picking up on the camera, but I mean, she is highlighter yellow. I'm trying to see if I've got anything yellow in here to compare her to, but she is like yellow.
Yeah, it's super, super yellow. I agree, 100%. So Exotic A1 Pet said, then people would have to reach out to obtain that, wire transfer, Zelle payment, PayPal, whatever payment method they want. They would reach out to us or, me, I guess, whatever we would decide to do. That way it avoids the refunding situation. And when they reach out, they could give you a number to associate with their ticket. And that's true. But the thing is you guys won't be able to see how many people are entering, and if it goes quick, like some of these probably will, some people still may not be able to get in on it because they're waiting on, somebody else, if you get what I'm saying, like you could send me, let's just say you buy 5 tickets and you send me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but at the same exact time, somebody else buys 5 tickets and sends me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to have to say, oh no, you need this. And then somebody may be like, oh, I want 5, I mean, there's a lot of things that could go wrong there, but I agree. We need to come up with a system for sure.
Sort of pop up now, but they're all like double over top of each other.
Oh yeah. No, we'll have to get on the computer. I've got my computer here too, so we can honestly run the next one on the computer.
Yeah. This boy is a super pastel Hidden Gene Woma GHI Stranger. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get him because he's feisty.
Yeah, he's waiting to get one of those fingers. What he's doing.
So let's see.
Look at that head. Look at that.
Dude, check out his freckles. I don't know if they're going to show up on the. There we go.
Yeah, that's wicked. That looks like a freaking wormhole. Look at that. Like a rat. No, you know what it looks like? It looks like a rat tunnel. When you see those or not rat tunnel. Gosh, freaking ant tunnel. What am I saying? A rat tunnel.
Yeah. I look at the back of his head is like completely washed out.
Yeah, that's nice.
So he has not been tested at all yet. We'll see what he does.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining up. Like I said, I'm still looking at some comments. Let's see. Steve said, really cool chance to jump in on our, jump up our projects, ahead of normal schedule, and it's fun. Yeah, and that's the thing is we don't want it to be that, when they had a really good idea about doing it as a private video. That way, we're not spamming people who don't want to see this content. There's no harm, because if people do want to join in and they want to buy a ticket, they can buy a ticket. If they don't, they won't see it after the initial video. And then as soon as we get the giveaway, or not the giveaway, I keep saying giveaway. As soon as we get the raffle done, I will delete the video after I get everybody's emails and whatnot. We'll delete the video off the channel. That way it's not, people aren't trying to send money and things like that. And then we will do a private listed video. And the only people who joined in on that certain raffle will have you know, an invite to it. That way, again, nobody is pressed to buy. Nobody's pressed to be a part of anything unless they want to be.
I found a. Where'd she go? So this is going to be Whitney's Valentine's picture. She's a little pastel stranger. You see?
Oh, that's crazy. Look at
that. As you can see, she's real happy too.
Mm-hmm.
And all these snakes that are trying to bite me, I think I fed them on Tuesday. So.
So Exotic says, another idea, then, if you have extra space on the dry erase board, you could write down 1 to 50, etc., depending on how many entries. And every time a person takes that ticket, every time a person takes that ticket into you initial that number, and that way with every video. I mean, so I guess what you're trying to say is basically, if you want to be involved with the raffles, you pick a number. I don't know though. That could be a confuse. I think that's just going to add another problem on top of more problems. If that, I mean, because then new people aren't going to be able to join without having a number. You know, and some people may forget their number. You know, they may forget it's almost like a bid number is what I'm getting out of the situation. You know, you have like a bid
I see
number.
what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what he's meaning to say. But the problem is you know, again, somebody may want to jump in on this, and they don't even, you know, they don't know how to get their number, and then it's just, I think that's going to cause a lot of problems. I'm being straight up. I think Kevin and I talked. I think the best way is probably going to be come up with a payment plan. That way you can only buy so many tickets. You know, that way you know, nobody has to spend money when the giveaways or when the raffles closed, and then obviously do a private list of videos is gonna you know, save a lot of problems. And then we're just gonna figure out the number situation. You know, I mean, how they want to do it. People, Glamour said those strangers are definitely some of the best I've seen.
Thank you. This is a pastel stranger clown, but she's lighter than she should be, but darker than it. So she doesn't quite look like a stranger clown, but doesn't quite look like a pastel clown either.
Oh, that's the one that we cut right on the.
Yeah. So she could be a super stranger clown, pastel clown.
Yeah, with that wide back stripe. Yeah, I remember we cut that clutch. And that's another thing, you guys are going to have a lot of stuff coming too, because I don't. Kevin and his wife have been so nice that every single really nice clutch cutting we are going to be able to record on this channel. So I'll basically go over to their place and we'll make a cool video. That way you guys get content from two places. You know, you get my content here, and then you also get their content. Because I'm telling you, between the both of us, we should have some very nice clutches this season.
Yeah, I mean, we can do this. So that's the first one on the way. That's her eggs. She is a pastel DG het clown female, and she bred to this boy, who is a mahogany red striped yellow belly clown.
Yeah, no, and we're definitely going to be there to do that clutch cutting, because I want something out of there.
He also bred to this girl waiting on her shed. She just ovulated last week, so she's a orange dream yellow belly het clown. So we might get some ivories, but who cares? We'll be able to
who cares really? Yeah, at that point, it's freaking power regardless.
Yeah. We got some breeding going on today. So that's a pastel super chocolate super enchi DG hypo breeding to a Mojave sulfur pied.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you guys, between the both of, that's why we wanted to make this video. Between the both of us, I mean, you guys are going to have an endless amount of opportunities to get into certain genes that you may want. Like, you know, he doesn't have puzzle. I have puzzle. You know, I mean, he has monsoon clown. Right now, I don't have monsoon clown. I mean, they've got pied stuff. Right. I don't have any pied stuff. I mean, there's just so much cool stuff.
By the end of the year, he'll be breeding, so we'll have het monsoons.
Yep, exactly.
Maybe not this year, but next year for sure.
Yeah, no, and like I said, that it's all for you guys. Literally, I mean, I make these videos, and Kevin and his wife have decided to be a part of this channel. So we do this for you guys. We don't. I mean, we don't do it to for ourselves. I don't go back home at night and turn on the video and watch it myself. So I mean, this is all for you guys, and we just want to make this experience the best we possibly can.
So these two girls, they're breeding to different boys. I can't turn it sideways, right? So they're, from what we know, they're the same genes. I guess looking at the pairing, these came from Straight Fire. The only other possible gene in the pairing, these are pastel GHI Fire Girls, DG also. The only other possible gene in the pairing was Enchi, and I don't believe that either of those are Enchi. Well, don't really look Enchi to me, but I mean, what do I know?
Yeah, but at that point, it's hard. I mean, there's so many freaking genes packed in there.
The only difference that we know for sure is that she is homo for DGB as well as A and C. She is homo for A and C, but only het for B. So that could be the difference between DGB and not.
Yeah.
I mean, we won't know for sure, but it's neat to see anyways.
Yeah, that's true. So let's look at some comments real quick. Let's see here. Texas Made Morph said they run raffles now. Texas Made, if you don't mind, can you please send me that message on not Morph Market? Jeez, I cannot talk. Can you please send me that message on Instagram on how you run things? Because we want to take everybody's opinions in consideration when we figure out exactly, because we want this to be smooth. We want it to be professional, smooth. And we want people to be happy. I mean, if we're gonna do these, I want everybody to be happy.
Once they get all the testing available, she might become available too. She's a super pastel that's possible double het Monsoon Clown.
Yeah, that would be a good one to start with. Even if she proves het Monsoon, that's still a pretty high end auction.
Yeah,
or I mean, not auction, but a pretty high end raffle.
She's got some pretty crazy pattern.
Yeah, I agree. That's very, very clean too.
Yeah.
Glamour said, "Does that stranger have black pastel?" I don't know. Sorry, Glamour. I'm trying not to cut anybody off. I don't want to cut Kevin off.
None of my strangers have black pastel.
Okay.
I don't have any. So this girl is Bongo Butter Stranger.
Okay. Northeast Morphs. Zach says crazy pairings. Carl says I love snakes. We love snakes too, Carl.
What's up, Carl?
That's what we have, and we love them too.
Yeah. That boy's a Calico Stranger.
Yeah, see, that's the one I want. I love, man, just ever since I got that Calico het clown girl from Kittinger, I'm like, man, I want to see.
Oh, dude, you should see how good this girl's coming out.
Jeez, dude, look at that.
So she's Calico OD, possible double het Monsoon Clown.
Yeah, that's wicked.
She proves out that's going to be amazing.
Oh, I agree. It's very, very nice. Let's look.
And there's a Butter Bongo.
She almost looks
possible
hypo.
Double het.
Oh yeah, she's growing good. Exotic says missed the morph, but she almost looks hypo. I think he's talking about the DG girls from Straight Fire.
Oh, the DG girls from Straight Fire. Yeah, I don't think they're hypo. They're DG Fire GHI pastel.
Yeah.
She is
DJ VR says, "What's your favorite type of snake?"
You're looking at them.
Yeah, exactly. There you go, right there. Kevin's showing you. And then Alex says, "Do they taste good?" I don't know. I mean, you could fry one up and see.
Yeah.
You may get some hate for that, but hey, each their own, I guess.
Each their own, right? Yeah.
Each their own. Steve Trent says, "Love that DG Clown stuff."
We should have a couple shots at. Oh no, I guess we won't have DG Clown. We'll have, if this girl proves out. So her shed's at RGI right now. If she proves out double het, if she's 66 double het hypo DG, then we could make hypo DGs that are het clown.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
We'll be another year before we're DG clowns. That'll be between her and her, really. So that's a clown double het DG hypo, and that's a hypo clown het DG. And
It's very nice.
And they were the exact same size when I got them, like 100 grams. And now this one's like 300 grams, and this one's like 600 grams.
I'm eating as many as I can afford. He said, I'm eating 5K worth of exotic snakes.
Go for it, man. If that's what floats your boat.
It floats your boat, man.
You know, just do it humanely. That's all I ask. You know, if you're going to eat animals, then we eat all kinds of animals. So just do it humanely.
Steve Trent. Oh, that's pretty funny.
That's the original Batman. So we got her secondhand, but Justin listed her last year as the first Batman that he ever made. So
Sup Jude said, how do I collab? You just send a message, I guess.
Phone a friend.
Phone a friend.
So this one, I don't know if we showed you this pairing before, Keaton. So she is a pastel spot nose clown, het lavender, and then that's that dreamsicle male that we got that bonus male.
Oh yeah, the one that you didn't expect to get the babies from.
3 days after the female arrived. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one. That's funny.
He's going to breed to that girl who's het lav, and then to this girl who's het pied. So she's a leopard clown het pied. So we'll have be on our way to make some holy grails in a couple years.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Yeah. Well, you guys see, like I said, you guys see what Kevin's working with. You already know, if you watch the videos, what I have here. I mean, there's lots and lots of cool stuff coming. So,
you guys see your thing on Wednesday.
Yeah, I know. That's good. Yeah, well, we got some stuff coming Wednesday. So, got off the phone with Jonathan today, and we got some good news coming. So, you guys are gonna have a cool video there, cool unboxing video, probably the craziest unboxing video I'll ever do, probably.
I would say so.
So I think we're gonna have some. This channel is just it's only the start, and that we want to help you guys out as much as we possibly can. And to us, the way we help everybody out is, I think the raffle stuff is going to be cool to add in. You guys know I told you we'll still do the giveaway stuff as we kind of hit milestones, probably be every 500 to 1,000 subscribers, because I want to make the giveaways super, super nice. I want somebody to win be able to win something like we're doing now. So a snake that's worth $400 to $500 to $600. You support the channel, you get lucky, you win it. Cool. That's kind of one of those things. Lots of videos, again, clutch cuttings to come. We're going to be going over to Kevin's on all the high end stuff that he wants us over there for. So we got lots of cool stuff there. I mean, shoot. I'm just excited,
really we can do some clutch cuttings like this too.
Yeah, no, that is true. Yeah, and a lot of people like this.
You're a ways away, so
yeah, no, and I like that too. Honestly, that may be on the stuff that's not necessarily like, oh my god, did you hit a monsoon clown or did you hit this? We can just do something like this and we can set it up. That way you guys can see, and I get to see as well, and everybody's happy.
She started eating again nicely, so hopefully
that's your 66% het, right?
No, that's a full double het.
Oh, full. Oh, shoot.
Double het monsoon clown.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice.
So the 66% headers have never stopped eating.
Yeah, no, they definitely have not.
In February of last year, if you go check out our Instagram, Whitney just posted some photos that I retook a picture that I took last year of these 3 girls, and they've gained I don't know, 1,400 grams in the year.
Yeah, no, I saw that picture. That's crazy.
So they were just little tiny. They're in the same tubs. Well, mostly the same tubs. This tub was here in the other picture, but you know.
Texas Maid said it's cool to have the original Batman. Mixture of Things said hello. What's going on? Thanks for joining up. Nancy said I need one. Don't we all? we need one of those double F monsoon clown females.
Yeah, well, that's what they say in this market, though, right? It just takes time or money and time, and then either way, you got time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can have you can have all the money in the world and still want something that you can't have. So, one of those things. Texas Mate said your channel is doing great, bro. Keep it up. I appreciate it. Like I said, I appreciate all you guys that support the channel so far. Like I said, I appreciate Kevin for everything that he's done so far. He's made some crazy videos that gets a lot of views on the channel. And
yeah, we're happy to be involved.
Yeah, and that's kind of why we're doing what we're doing. We're helping Kevin out, helping this channel out, helping you guys out. And like I said, he'll pop in and out with the raffle stuff. You guys already know he's already a part of the channel as videos, so that's not going to change. And then as we grow, snakes get better. You guys get better animals to buy, or better animals to win. There's free giveaways, there's raffles, and then there's buying and selling. So there's a lot of different ways you guys can get a hold of these things.
Yeah.
Name a car for an edit. Kevin, name a car. Or a truck. Or a truck.
Well,
Frontier says name a car.
If we're going to name a car, then I have to pick my car that's back in Canada, 1978 King Cobra Mustang.
There you go. Frontier. There you go. Right there. Let's see it. He said he's going to make an edit. Let's see it.
He's going to do a what?
He's going to do an edit. That's all. He said name a car for an edit or a truck for an edit.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either, but
I'm not.
You got his car, so there you go.
I'm social media illiterate, as my wife will tell you. She's like, I don't know how to use Instagram. I barely know how to use Facebook. I know how to watch videos on YouTube. Clearly, I don't know how to use the chat.
Yeah. I'm learning too. This is we haven't been doing YouTube lives that long either. So he said, "Sky's the limit, fellas. Keep killing it." I appreciate it, Steve Trent. Appreciate you joining up and saying your 2 cents. Like I said, anybody who's got any comments or any questions or anything like that, just we appreciate you guys. Blaker's Python said, "Hello everyone. What's going on, man?" What is that? Delilah asked if you're a baddie. Are you a baddie, Kevin?
Am I a baddie?
Are you a baddie?
Dude, I'm fucking like 38 years old. I don't even know what the fuck
He's a baddie, boy. That boy Kevin the baddie.
No. Sure.
Oh yeah, he's a baddie with the snakes. You can't beat that.
Hey, yeah, so I'm testing these girls. I decided to test these girls because they're still here. So she's possible het clown. Well, these are both possible het clowns. I'm like, okay, well, for $50 or whatever it is, can't be a terrible time.
Yeah, Glenn said, "Are you breeding any of them?" Yeah, that's all you're seeing right there on Kevin's side. That's all what he produced right there. That's all his baby
these
racks.
are all babies that with the exception of a couple in here that we bought. Like, we bought him.
Yeah, you bought him, but you can give him up to me.
Yeah, I'll trade you.
Okay. I got a pastel. I'll trade you straight trade.
No, you know what I want to trade you for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you want to trade anymore, huh?
We gotta get it here first.
Yeah.
Gotta get him here situated, get him breeding some girls first.
These two are double het DG hypos. Hopefully they'll go this year. Oh, nice shit and a poop.
Yep, you gotta love that. It's like waking up on Christmas morning, going getting the cookie left over from Santa.
But yeah, so they're asking about breeding. This is my breeding plans for this year. So
yeah, see, Kevin, he's got Husbandry Pro, which I have it. I still have not figured it all out yet. But they have all their stuff
I'll come by and help
labeled
you
really
set up
well.
one day. So these
Yeah.
barcodes, so we can scan them and update whether they fed or bred or whatever, right? So like I took a picture of where'd it go? We took a picture of them breeding earlier and logged it in. So if anybody ever wants to know in the future that, hey, how are you saying this is a het DG? Well, I've got a picture of the DG male breeding that clown, right? He's also a het clown, so hopefully they'll just be clowns that are het DG. But those are questions that everybody always wants to know, right? Like how do you know that it is what it is? So
Yeah, because if something happened and they bought an adult female that technically didn't go for you one season and locked a male, if something happens and it goes and it's not where didn't go from their male that they bought,
Yeah, even the baby pictures, right? And it keeps track of everything. So I can look through the system and say, okay, when's the last time that this girl ate?
Mm-hmm.
I can look in the system and say, how big are her follicles?
Yeah.
Like I can look through all. So I've got the breeding plan, the males on the top, then the females, right? I have the same thing in Husbandry Pro. I just use this to plan everything out. But I can click on the male and see all the girls that he's going to. And then when we do our ultrasound round, I can look in the system and say, okay, these 3 girls are at 12 millimeters, so he needs to go pair to those 3 girls over the next 3 weeks. And this girl over here is at 8. So, and that way I don't have to write on my tubs. I don't have to do any of that shit, right? I just scan my barcode.
Yeah, see, and that's where I need to get. That's my next. I'm gonna have to get you to help me because I'm starting to. Before, when I had was okay, but now it's starting to get overrun.
Now you're getting a lot of snakes, yeah.
Yeah, now I'm getting a lot of snakes. I'm like, oh crap, what is this? Oh, when is this last pair? Oh, I forgot to write this down. Where's be super simple to grab the phone, take a picture, or whatever.
So like this girl here, for instance, she just had her prelay shed, and I was going through and looking, and I'm like, I could have swore that I bred her to that mahogany red stripe boy. And I went and looked through the system, and no, I have pictures of her breeding to the DG het clown boy.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's who I bred her to.
Yeah.
I marked it down, but my mind was like, oh, no, I was breeding her to the mahogany boy. In reality, she's breeding to the mahogany boy.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. And you would have never known unless you...
Yeah, I mean, I would have had it screwed up, and then I would have thought that any babies that came out of this cluster were het DG or vice versa, right? And just added a bunch of confusion and everything. And not the good confusion, right?
Yeah, no, I agree. Mop said, can I join the stream? Yeah, not that confusion. Yeah, I need that as well. I need that confusion in my life.
She's breeding to that mahogany red stripe boy, so hopefully she will make very pretty spot nose confusion, red stripe, mahogany, yellow belly clowns.
Yeah, I need her. Mop said, can I join the stream? No, man, we're keeping this pretty close right now. Like I said, in the future we'll definitely add some people to the stream, but right now we're still talking about some stuff. So Glamorous said, Kevin, you got any Pompeii or het Pompeii stuff?
I got better than Pompeii stuff, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. He's got that. So, bam.
So this is a black pastel, yellow belly, red stripe Wookiee clown.
Yeah, and like I said, he's going to have some crazy babies from all that project.
What's Pompeii? It's spot nose instead of Wookiee with these genes, right? I think Pompeii is black pastel, yellow belly, red stripe, spot nose clown.
Yeah.
I think. So, in my opinion, she's way better.
Yeah, I agree. She looks better, in my personal opinion too. I like the tones, the red tones in that snake. I mean, when I first saw her, it was definitely my favorite.
There's another little peek at a pairing. That's the pastel stranger double het male, and we'll leave everybody guessing on the female. But I think he's gonna breed her too when she's ready later this year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because imagine that with stranger mixed in, and then throw in that they're het monsoon. So
yeah, that's definitely going to be crazy, man. Like I said, it's going to be a pretty crazy year for both sides. But again,
absolutely,
this video is for you guys, who are interested in the learning the future about the channel, and I think we're in good hands. I mean, I think you guys are definitely going to have a lot of options to get a hold of snakes. That you necessarily wouldn't either be able to afford or necessarily didn't know that were available. Because some of that, I mean, you don't see stranger double het monsoon clowns or even combo strangers like that. They're even het clown for sale. I mean, so
well,
there's
I'm hoping most of these prove out het monsoon because I got hosed on the het clown odds. Out of the 7 that I sent in, only 2 came back het clown.
Yeah. Exotic said, do you work the Trojan at all? The Trojan gene? I definitely do not, but
no, I haven't got any Trojan. Strangers really are only out there one. Well, no, I guess this girl is. I mean, we'll see what happens, but she's supposed to be Mandarin. So she's supposed to be a coral glow Mandarin yellow belly. But I have no idea what Mandarin's supposed to look like. So I did not buy her as a baby. She came as part of a collection. And I was like, okay, well, cool. We'll breed her. So I got Mandarin and Stranger. That's really the only out there genes, I think. Everything else is pretty common. And Monsoon, obviously.
Yeah, Steve Trent said some of them look like some crazy artwork from the 90s cartoon or some crazy anime or something, insane colors and patterns. Yeah, that's Monsoon.
That's what we're going for.
Yeah, that Monsoon pattern is where you get all that craziness from.
I'm trying to think if there's anybody else cool here.
Exotic.
Of course, when you go in here, they're all in shed, man. Like, she's deep in shed now too. So that's Whitney's. She picked this girl. She was like, "Nope, that's mine. We're not doing anything with it." I was like, "Okay, fine. We're keeping it." So we've got her as an Inchy Fire OD pastel. And look, she's in shed too. I have a whole shitload of sheds this week.
Ooh, I learned how to do this now.
What's
some of you little shits aren't going to be allowed back on this channel. I love this.
Ban somebody?
Yeah, I love this. The power's in my hands.
We're 90% sure that this is a pastel super stranger female. So, and again, probably het monsoon. She's deep in shed. So, probably het monsoon. Hopefully het clown, as you can see, saving the shed. So we'll find out. Hopefully, either Charlie or Dr. Band are going to have a het monsoon test for us soon, and then then I'll be poor.
You're definitely going to be poor because that's a lot of het monsoon testing.
But then once we figure that out, we'll figure out what we're keeping and not. Right? Because I don't need.
Yeah, you don't need 15 hets or single hets or double hets or no hets or whatever.
Or whatever they prove out to be, right?
And some of those are definitely, let's be honest, some of them probably aren't going to prove het clown or het monsoon. So he's probably going to have some in there that are combo strangers, and you guys are going to have a really cool intro to stranger.
Like this boy. To me, he doesn't look like he's going to be het monsoon.
Yeah.
So I've got him down as a super pastel OD. He tested negative for het clown, so he's probably just going to be a stranger, with OD.
See, I mean, that animal right there, if you're looking to get into stranger combos, that's, for something like that on a raffle, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but if I had the opportunity to spend $15, $20, $30, whatever, and win a snake like that from a reputable person, a reputable breeder, I would 100% jump on that. That's just me. You guys can jump in or not. We don't really care, but I mean, we're trying to help some people out. So
we'll probably put some of these pied girls. So she's a mahogany pied. They'll potentially go in there.
Killicane Gaming said 999 subscribers, and then Texas Made said one away from 1,000. So yeah.
Really? So we got to stick around for a minute, see if we get.
I know, man. We're gonna have to do that, and then I'm gonna have to close the freaking giveaway, or figure out how to unpin it from the top. That way, 1,000. Exotic said at 1,000.
Nice, congratulations.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Step. That's pretty crazy, to be honest. A year ago, if you would have told me we would have hit 1,000 subscribers or even close to it, I probably would have told you you're dumb and I'm never getting on camera in front of a camera. So that's definitely pretty cool for sure. Again, this is all made happen from you guys. You guys who are invested in the channel and want to see it do well. We're trying to help back, or trying to help you guys out as much as we possibly can. Let's see. Let's read some comments. Northeast Morphs Zach said, "You will be cash poor but monsoon rich."
Just the way I like it.
Yeah, I would love to be that way, man. Come on. Yeah, Steve Trent said $30 invested in a snake like that's a pretty good investment. I definitely agree. I mean, that's just me. Again, you make your own assumption. If you don't want to ever, you can be a part of this channel and never once enter into a raffle, and you will not hurt my feelings. You will not hurt Kevin or I's feelings at all. But if you want to join in the raffle and you want to push your collection, 1,000%, why not? It's just personal.
I don't know, Keaton. Sometimes my feelings get hurt really easily. So
yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Everybody be easy.
Here, so this is the girl that this was the first snake that we got back into snakes with. She's got some nice duck shed. Oh, by the way, I haven't ordered them yet, but I remembered from last time around, and I haven't seen anybody doing it. You know what the best way to take off stuck shed is? You know those paper rubber finger things that you use for like that your accountant uses?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
dude, those like pull shed off immediately. I need to order some in, and then we need to do a quick video on it with you to show people.
No, let's do that, because I mean that I actually have some at my mom's office that I can pick up some of those little. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's been a while since I've ever thought about any of that stuff, but
amazing. Like literally, so you see how she's got. I don't know how much it picks up on the camera, but she's got a little bit of stuck shed behind her head here.
Mm-hmm.
You literally put that on your thumb, and you could run it down the back of her head, and it like and pulls it all off.
That's crazy. 40 Boom said, "I got a pinstripe ball python." Yeah, man. Hey, that's great. Like I said, you have if you want some more, you have an opportunity on this channel to win you some more snakes. So definitely in the right spot if you like snakes. We got plenty of content.
This is what happens when you add Phantom and Hidden Gene Woma to pinstripe.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just changes it up just a bit.
Exotic said, "We used to call those finger condoms."
Yeah, exactly. See, they know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they know. They're catching the drift.
Yeah. So, but I haven't seen. So since we've been back, because that was like one of the things that you found on the fucking forums back in 2008, 2009, whatever. It was like, oh yeah, you use this shit to get the. I was like, oh, that's genius. Yeah. But since we've been back, I haven't seen one person say anything about that.
Yeah, so I've never heard of it either. I've never heard of anybody doing that, but it makes sense why it would work, though.
Yeah, and I just remembered it the other day. I was like, oh, I forgot about those things.
Yeah. Zachary Roy, what's up, gang? How's it going, man? I appreciate you for joining up. Appreciate every one of you guys who are in here, especially for the right reasons. You guys know who you are. Support, and we really appreciate it. This channel's growing because of you guys. I mean, it's pretty crazy to sit back and think we're a year in, hit 1,000 subscribers, and we're just getting started. Like I said, I want you guys to know how much heat between Kevin and I we have coming this season. I mean, you guys just saw. It's going to be insane. Like, you guys are going to have some of the craziest opportunities to get into projects that we're working. And who knows, I may even be able to talk Kevin in when it comes time. Maybe, later this year when we decide to launch the Patreon and really get serious about it, I may be able to lure Kevin in with a little, I don't know, something. We'll have to lure him in. Maybe we get him a part of the Patreon a little bit.
We'll talk through it.
Yeah, we'll talk through it. Yeah, we'll have to lure him in a little bit. Maybe get him a part of the Patreon a little bit. That way he can give you guys some cool content. But I mean, it's just snakes alone. If we're not even talking about anything else, it's going to be crazy. And I don't know. It's freaking cool, man. I love this.
Yeah. Like I said, all because I sold you some ASFs.
Exactly. Yeah. And he talked about my mom.
And he talked about your mom.
Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, you meet people, like, literally, I didn't have any idea there was anybody around me at all, period, that had a decent collection that was taking it seriously. And sure enough, sell some rats, sell some ASF, and you meet somebody who you can call a good friend. I mean, it just goes to prove, there's people everywhere. You just got to get in touch with the right ones,
Make people unite.
Exactly. Yep.
All weird together, huh?
Yeah. Know what they said? Some hype. Started seeing things.
Trying to think if there's anything else interesting that I could show you. She's pretty too. She's just a GHI pied. She'll get paired up this year. Where the hell is she going? She's going to the Stranger Boy. So make a Stranger, I guess, possible triple het GHI, and then possible het Clown, possible het Monsoon, hopefully. But she'll probably be available next year.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
We're trying very hard to keep our collection small. As you can see, I'm stacked to the roof.
Yeah, you sound like me.
It doesn't. That's 15 level, but that's my whole room, right? I don't have. I can put one more of these racks over there, so that would be completely maxed, and then I can drag that one to the ceiling. So, and we're gonna put one of those that new ARS Mini 130s. I'm gonna get one of those to go upstairs in the quarantine room, and that'll be where any show animals go to. So
yeah, just make sure you don't infect your collection.
Yeah, just keeps everything separate and clean, and so, and we need it for the room, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. I need racks in general, dude. I can't wait until I get my racks in, man, because that just having that rack space where you can actually, if something happens and you do need to purchase an animal for a project, you have it. I mean,
Oh, dude, that quarantine rack upstairs has been clutch because we've got the 20 stack of these tubs, the 2 wide 10 stack or whatever that we picked up from a local lady on Craigslist. And yes, people still use Craigslist. I'm that old.
He said I'm that old.
Dude, I remember when Craigslist started. How about that?
Exotic said those Mini 130 are freaking awesome.
Oh, they're amazing. Although mine's not going to be a Mini 130. It's going to be a Mini 200.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to bolt it to the wall.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. You're going to have that room completely filled, dude. You're not going to have any room in there.
So I started counting the other day. All the tags except for the top row are breeder females. My gosh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
That, times 6 or 7, right? Even if you figure half of them go, I think conservatively we're looking at 25 clutches this year.
Yeah.
We've got one in the incubator, one that just had her shed, and then another one that's waiting on her shed. this is they're already over 35 millimeters, so they're watching for ovulations or waiting for sheds. She ovulated like last week, and should be going into shed any day here. And then hopefully she'll actually prove out Het Clown. Again, another Craigslist or Facebook find. Like, I think she was like the fourth or fifth snake that we bought or something like that, right?
Yeah, when you first get back into
So
it.
we're like, okay, just buy everything. So that's one thing that I would encourage people to do is have a plan, right? Figure out what you want to do, and then buy stuff that fits that plan.
Yeah,
I agree. Change plans, right? But figure out that it's a plan first, rather than just buying shit. If you just buy a bunch of shit, then you're like, okay, now what?
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. And I mean, I ran in the same situation. Like I thought I had a plan, and there's still animals that you're going to end up wanting to move, regardless if you have a plan or not. You know, I mean, it's just
absolutely. Well, again, I thought I had a plan, and I've got, until this latest auction, I have like 13 females for one male. I'm like, yeah, crap, that's not a very good plan.
yeah, and that's where come in with a few of the raffles here and there, and maybe some giveaways in the future, and I mean helps everybody out. Like I said, there's always going to be people needing even different snakes at different levels.
Absolutely.
Steve Trent said, "Come on, Kevin, got to start breaking out that camera more and showing off that collection."
That's what Keaton's here for.
That's what I'm here for. I'm helping him out, so we're helping each other out. It's like a beneficial relationship.
Absolutely, symbiosis, right?
Yeah, symbiosis. Yep.
We grow together.
Yep. And then Kylie said, "Hi, what's going on? Thanks for joining up." Steve said again, "We are all a bunch of snake fiends enabling each other's addiction." that really is how it is, man. We're all making the world go around in the snake world, like we all make the world go around. If somebody produces something else and you negotiate with that guy, then that other guy negotiates something better to the other guy. It's definitely how it goes.
Absolutely.
Texas Made More said, "Got to get over there and record it for our Texas Breeder Series 2.
Yeah, hit us up on Instagram.
Yeah, hit them up. 1,000%. You guys come over here too. Like I said, we don't mind recording with other people and stuff. You just have to reach out and we'll make some cool stuff.
Yeah, Whitney does all the Instagram stuff. Like I said, I'm social illiterate. Or whatever you want to call it.
What's up, Patrick? Thanks for joining up, man. He said, "Yo, what's up, bro?" And to everybody in the chat, Patrick, day one homie right there. Day one. 100%. You guys know, you day one supporters know who you are. And I'm telling you what, I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. When we make a Patreon account, all the day one supporters, you know who you are gonna be getting free memberships. I'm not even kidding. You'll get a free membership in the Patreon for life. You guys know who you are. You show up every video, you comment on every video, you share everything. You know you are. When the Patreon gets made later this year, I've been thinking about this for a while. You guys will 1,000% be getting a free membership. I mean, it's just how it's going to be. I mean, you got to show support to the people who support you. So,
absolutely, that's awesome. Plus, it gives you a community right away, right? That you already have. You already built it. So, why break it up?
Yep,
that's a genius idea. Oh, here you want to see one-eyed Mike? So this is Mike with one eye.
Mike with one eye.
Yeah, like Mike Wazowski, right?
Show us more. Yeah, man, Texas Made for sure. Like I said, we don't, reach out. I definitely don't mind doing some recording. 100%. Want to help other channels out too. Like I said, we're just now getting going. Got lots and lots of cool things coming. So, Kevin,
happy to show off the ASFs too if you want to.
Yep.
If you want that content.
True. That is true, 100%. I guarantee you, these people want to know the ASF stuff. So that's what we'll plan next time. I'll get in touch with Kevin off stream. We'll plan the next live next week, sometime in the next week or something. Probably next Friday if he's around and I'm around. And we'll do sort of like YouTube live out of the rat shed. He can go in his, I'll go in mine, and we'll answer all the questions you guys have. as far as rodents. He breeds rats as well. I'm gonna slowly creep back into building a little rats.
And I'm gonna slowly creep out of breeding rats because
he's slowly creeping out. I'm slowly creeping in because I've got guys that want rats from the wholesaler side of things, and he doesn't care, which I don't care either. But I'm a man of the people. I try.
Yeah, I'm breeding. I breed ASFs to feed my collection. That is my prime purpose. If there's extras, then I sell them.
But and see I'm feeding my collection, but I'm trying to, and that's another reason why it's gonna be good to do a live, because again, Kevin, is only breeding to feed his collection, and I'm breeding to feed my collection and to sell. So there's two different perspectives there to be had. So I think you guys will enjoy that content for sure. So.
And I'm conducting my experiment of switching everybody to Missouri. So far so good.
Yeah, and see, he's doing that. Like I said, there's gonna be a ton of content. So, again, Kevin, you got anything? You got anything else you want to say before we jump off this thing? We've been on here for a hot minute. I know both of us are gonna go stop into Billy's, the chopping block, and say what's up to everybody.
The chopping block.
Yeah, so we're gonna go over and do that. So we don't want to stay too long. But yeah, Patrick said I'm definitely a snake addict. you and all of us, bro. We're in this together. We're in this sinking boat together, bro. But
your boat's sinking. My boat's floating. You see how many tubs are full over here? These are floating.
Yes, mine's sinking for sure. Then if that's the case.
Snake race.
But all right, Kevin, you got anything else you want to say?
No, thanks, buddy. Hit us up on Instagram. You can see Whitney does amazing stuff on there. She's very creative with her photos and everything.
Yeah, be sure to go check them out on Instagram for sure. They got a Morph Market page as well. They got some cool stuff listed. Go check them out. And like I said, they're going to be involved with stuff moving forward, and going to be awesome. And any of you guys have any, I guess you could say, opinions, or what's the better word, ideas as far as raffles go, please send either Kevin or I a message
or
on
comment
Instagram.
below, right?
Yeah, comment below. Yeah, comment below too.
That helps the channel too.
Yeah, that is true. So go ahead and comment below. Whatever you guys want to do, just if you have any ideas as far as how to make it better, we are all ears. That's why we wanted to do this live for you guys, because we want to try to make it the best possible experience for everybody. So that's it, Kevin. I think we'll go ahead and call it. And again, appreciate you coming on and showing some awesome snakes as always.
Thanks for having us. We'll talk to you later.
All right, everybody have a good weekend. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.